Okay, so this is a bit of a flexibility routine so that you can start to bring some flexibility, range of movement development into your training. We're going to start with a back bend and touching of the toes. So put your feet directly underneath your hips and draw into your stomach. Imagine there's a little yellow ball and you're pulling into it with your core, your sides, and your back, so you get this nice posture. Bring the arms up, forwards and in front, so not pulling back too hard, forwards and in front. Then engage the glutes, press the hips, reach back with the arms, feel your whole front of your body opening, then draw the hips backwards, press your hips and your bum to the back, and roll down the front to curl. Roll up through the spine, engage, press the hips forwards again, the arms up and in front, back, press the hips backwards, come down, roll up through the position, and keep going through this motion for five rounds. Okay, rolling up, press the hips forwards, arms go up and in front, feel that extension, draw the hips backwards, tummy's coming in, rolling up and back. And for this exercise, we're going to go back and down 5 times for 3 rounds. 3 rounds of 5 times up and down. Okay, next we're going to go for a side stretch. So bring the feet wide. Again, draw into the core. Arms up to the side. Take your hips over to the side. So tilt through here and then feel long through this side. So I take my hips over there and long through that same side. We're going to go for 5 pulses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 deep breath in and breathe out. Now turn your chest to face the floor. And again, a deep breath in and breathe out. Now we go fully down to the leg and we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 deep breath in and breathe out. Come to the middle. Let your arms hang heavy, interlocked, and your head hang heavy. Then again, rolling up through the spine. So rolling up, engage glutes, strong standing position. And we go to the other side. So take the hips and the arm. Again, feel length through this side. Make sure your chest is square on so that you aren't turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep breath in and out. Turn to face the floor. Deep breath in and out. 5 pulses down the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep breath in and out. And again, hang in the middle and roll up to the top. And we're going to go around that 3 times. Okay, for the next exercise, we're going to be down on the floor. We're going to be using a downwards dog and a seal stretch. So if we start with hands like this or forwards, tuck your feet under the back and then come back into the downwards dog. If you find it hard to open the shoulders the whole way, have a little bit of a bend in your knees and think about bringing your rib cage to your thighs. Close this gap. Try to feel your shoulder really long and open so you aren't forwards here like this. Okay? You can do a bit of pedaling and straightening of the legs in this position. And then we're going to roll through the spine. So press the spine to the ceiling. Shoulders back, pressing down into the seal stretch. So you're not hunched down, you're up and tall. Press your bum backwards, bend the knees, and up again into the downwards dog. And roll forwards. So up nice and tall. Press backwards, up into the downwards dog. Any pedaling you need to do, pressing open the shoulders. Roll through. Shoulders back and down so that you're up tall. And we're going to do 5 of these. So we've done 3 already. And this is the 4th one. Shoulders back and down. Press back. Feel the position. You can spend longer in each shape if you would like to. Roll forwards. Shoulders back and down. And again, we're going to do that 5 times through the motion for 3 rounds. Okay, so for our next exercise, we're going to be in a divided kneeling like this. You need the foot a little bit further forwards than a classic divided kneeling. Now, let the hips come forwards. So you're traveling forwards in the hips. The sternum comes up, and again, we have these long arms which reach forwards and then back, like you're trying to bend back to touch your toe whilst the hips carry on forwards. Then draw the hips back and in, suck in the stomach, press the hips backwards, and fold down the leg. Wherever you get to, wherever it is for you that you might be, try to have a tall, long torso which folds from the hip rather than hunching over like this. Okay, so I was forwards in this position, press the hips backwards, fold down, breathe, then swoop the arms up, bring the hips, stretch the body. We can breathe here, extending, and hips backwards, through and down, feeling your way into it. Any movement you need, drawing up, and watch what happens when I breathe. I'm at extension here. I can relax, and the whole thing can open up a little bit more. Draw backwards. Again, I'm at extension. And the whole thing can open a little bit more. You're going to do 5 rounds on that side, and then swap to the other side, okay? I'm going to show it you from with my leg facing you so you can see what it looks like. So, dropping forwards, this action, like a flow this way, up and through, draw the hips backwards and down, and there can be this fluidity in it. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. In and out. Okay, hips forwards, length, arms. Relaxing and stretching into the position. When I say relax, not dumping, this is active. Everything is getting longer but more easeful. Draw the hips backwards and down. And again, wherever you are, here, you can have this action even in a smaller range. Feel the flow back and forwards, wherever it is that you're at. So you're going to do 5 times on each leg for 3 rounds. Okay, Cossack squats. So a wide stance, drawn into the core, and I'll show it to you from the side on first. Hips to the back. Look at this. This is an anterior tilt, which means I'm tilting my pelvis backwards, okay? So tilting my pelvis backwards, like my bum and my hips going up to the back, then chest forwards, and then coming into this leg as deep as I can. You don't have to go all the way down to the floor. You can just be here. And I know that for some of you, you're going to be more like up here, but that's all right. Low as you can, up, lock in. You see this position again, into the core, engaged. Anterior tilt, down to the position, low as you can get, up, lock in. Again, low as you can get, up, lock in. And we're going for 5 to each side. You can do that one of 2 ways. Position, come down, and in, where I could do all 5 of them on this side, and then do all 5 of them on the other side. Or you could do alternating, like this. And I'll do a quick jump to another part of the gym to show you how you can use a piece of apparatus, a box or a bar, to help this exercise be a bit easier. Okay, so if you're doing this exercise with a pole, then it's exactly the same actions, nice and wide, hips to the back, except you can just use it to help you get a little bit deeper, and you can lean back on it because this movement really happens back over here. If you stay on top, you can't really get very deep. You have to press the hips backwards, but this is just going to help you stay there. Okay? But equally, if this is really hard and you can only get to here, that's absolutely fine. Okay? So you can use it like this. If you see it from the side on, I'm, a good distance away from it. Maybe one of my own feet. Hips to the back, press to the side, in. Hips to the back, press to the side, in. If you're at a gym and you have a pole, then this is a perfect option. And I'll give you one more option if you're doing this at home. Okay, so if you're training at home, this could easily be a sofa or a chair or even a stool or something. Anything you can get your hands on, okay? Something to support you so that when if this is your start position, press the hips to the back, and then you can use this to help yourself balance as you go lower, okay? You can reach for it over here as you get lower down into the position, but just something you can kind of hold on to let yourself access that range a bit further back here. Over here, that's where the depth in the Cossack squat really is. Okay, so I've been giving sets and rep recommendations throughout the video, but just for clarity, each of these movements you're going to do 5 repetitions of. You could do 1 round of each. So if you were doing the back bend and toe touch, you could do 5 of those and then move straight on to the next thing if you wanted to. Or you can do 3 rounds like I've recommended. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, have a little bit of a rest, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, have a bit of a rest again. Then move on to the next exercise, which is I can't remember what the next one is now, but you've just watched the video, so you know. But yeah, so you have the 5 exercises. You do 5 reps of each one. And if it's a double-sided one, you do 5 and then 5, and that's 1 round. And then you do up to 3 rounds, 1, 2, or 3 rounds, whatever works best for you. And that's pretty much it. So if you'd like any more help with developing your flexibility, feel free to shoot me an email. My website is linked on my page, my YouTube. But I hope you found this hope you found this video useful, and thank you for watching.